in these coverings, our companies are presenting new trends, new materials, basically based on a industrial look. Some of them, like concrete, cement. Others are inspired to the wood look, and the most important line we are presenting here in coverings this year is the marble look in big slabs, 1 meter by 3 meters, and polished surface. So we have a fantastic line because it seems perfect like a real marble, but it isn't. And there is the advantage of it is very light because the 3 millimeters is easy to handle and is easy to cut, easy to install. I mean, the show, because I remember my first time in 1991 in Chicago, I think so. And in this more than 20 years, he's tremendously changed. And now he's a very big trade fair and expo, and I think is definitely the best occasion for all people in the sector, in the manufacturing sector of the ceramic tiles to develop business, because practically we have distribution network involved, we have installer, we have contractors, we have designers, we have architects, we have the opportunity to meet all of them in just one situation in one location. So I think we have. I'm grateful to this coverings and this expo because thanks to that we developed so much our presence in the American market, and it's not only for my company, but this benefit is for all the ceramic industry, and particularly for the Italian one. These coverings, we decided to travel with the exhibition in 1 year in the west, 1 year in the north, 1 year in the east part of the American country. We have the opportunity to meet and to meet not only distributors, but in this particular situation, we have the opportunity to develop and to deliver the message of the newest in innovation and trends also to the contractors and installers and others that otherwise will be much more difficult to contact and to explain and to deliver to them the real improvement we are doing in the material. So this is, in my mind, the most important one, because the other benefits are important, but we have, for instance, we have a great assistance, we have a great organization, everything is doing very well, and people they are working in a very comfortable situation, and but the end, in my mind, is the result for the business, the result to increase the relationship with the entire network involved in ceramic, involved in construction material. And I think is a great result. Also this year, we can say Las Vegas was a good location, and we are happy to be here.
Today we can see at this show a wide range of new novelties of sustainable architecture, which is something very important now in contemporary architecture. Also we can see three-dimensional pieces. That is something unique and allows designers and architects to design their buildings, to customize their products, and this is something very, very special for our industry. Also, we can proudly say that our industry have developed the new technology of ink print, digital print, which allows us to go very quickly to design special designs, decorations. It is true this technology is over the world, but because it has been developed in Spain, we have this advantage and we are forefront of the innovations, solutions all over the world. So that's what we can see today here in Coverings.
The other major trend that's happening is a real revival of the artisanal roots of our industry. It's one of the biggest strengths that our industry has. And we're seeing a lot of, for years and years, we've seen tile getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And now we're seeing a return to a lot of the smaller format wall and floor tiles, like traditional hydraulic and encaustic looks, our small format bevel walls, and some smaller and more artisanal formats with ancient glazes, crackles, and beautiful glossy finishes. It's the best avenue for North American design professionals, distributors and retailers to get to see what the world is bringing in terms of ceramic tile. If you don't go to any of the European shows like Sevisama in Spain, then you don't know what's going on in the industry, and it's one of the most innovative industries that there is. It gets all of the manufacturers exposure to the North American market, and most importantly exposes us to what's going on around the world in ceramics.
Well, the most important thing of Coverings is an industrial show. I mean, here we have the industry, the main important industry in the world exhibiting here. That is very, very important. You do not have just traders or dealers. You have the fabricators that it is a strong tool to go to the world and to say, I can produce whatever you want. So it is true, we have the shows in Europe, but it's very representative to be able to maintain a show of fabricators in the US.
I mean, education and networking is so critical in our industry. If there's no other avenue like this to get together and meet people and share ideas and instruct, the design professionals and the contractors and your salespeople on how to work with the new and innovative things that are coming out in our industry. It's one of the biggest strengths of Spanish manufacturing is the constant rapid rate of innovation that happens, and without this ability to connect and share information, no one's ever going to use any of the innovative things that are coming out. So I think Coverings is critical for our industry, and I hope it goes for another 25 years.